Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more. None will deceive us ever, one foot in sea and one on shore, to one thing constant.
I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool, when he dedicates his behaviors to love, will, after he hath laughed at such shallow follies in others, become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. And such a man is Claudio. I have known when there was no music with him but the drum and the fife, and now he had rather hear the tabor and the pipe. I have known when he would have walked 10 mile afoot to see a good armor, and now he will lie 10 nights awake, carving the fashion of a new doublet. He was wont to speak plain and to the purpose, like an honest man and a soldier, and now he is turned orography. His words are a very fantastical banquet, just so many strange dishes. May I be so converted and see with these eyes? I cannot tell. I think not. I will not be sworn, but love may transform me to an oyster. But I'll take my oath on it. Till he hath made an oyster of me, he shall never make me such a fool. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another is wise, yet I am well. Another virtuous, yet I am well. But till all graces be in one woman shall not come in my grace. Rich she shall be, that's certain. Wise, or I'll none. Virtuous, or I'll never cheapen her. Fair, or I'll never look on her. Mild, or come not near me. Noble, or not I for an angel of good discourse. An excellent musician, and her hair shall be of what color it please God. Ha! The prince and Monsieur Love. I will hide me in the arbor.
See you where Benedict hath hid himself?
Very well, my lord. Will fit the hitchbox of the penny one.
Come hither, Leonardo. What was it you told me of today, that your niece Beatrice was in love with Signor Benedict?
Oh, yea, suck on, suck on. The whole sits, I never think that they would have loved any man.
No, nor I neither, but most wonderful that she should dote on Signor Benedict, whom she hath in all outward behavior seemed to abhor.
It's possible? Sits wind in that corner?
By my troth, my lord, I cannot tell what to think of it, but that she loves him with an enraged affection.
Maybe she doth but counterfeit.
Faith, like enough.
O God, counterfeit? There was never counterfeit of passion came so near the life of passion, as she discovers it.
Why? What effects of passion shows she?
Bait the hook, or this fish will bite.
What effects, my lord? She will sit you. You heard my daughter tell you how.
She did indeed.
What?
How, I pray you? You amaze me. I would have thought her spirit had been invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against Benedict.
I should think this is a goal, but that the white-bearded fellow speaks it. Canavry cannot sure hide himself in such reverence.
You have taken thy affection. Hold it up!
Hath she made her affection known to Benedict?
No, and swears she never will. That's her torment.
'Tis true indeed, so your daughter says. Shall I, says she, that have so often encountered him with scorn, write to him that I love him?
This says she now when she is beginning to write to him. For she'll be up 20 times a night, and there will she sit in her smock till she have writ a piece of paper. My daughter tells us all.
20 times?
Now you talk of a sheet of paper. I remember a pretty jest your daughter told us of.
Oh, when she had writ it and was reading it over, she found Benedict and Beatrice between the sheet?
That.
Oh, she tore the letter into 1,000 halfpence, railed at herself that she should be so immodest to write to one that she knew would flout her, I measure him, says she, by my own spirit, for I should flout him if he writ to me. Yea, though I love him, I should.
Then down upon her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beat her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedict, God, give me patience.
She doth indeed. My daughter says so, and the ecstasy hath so much overborne her that my daughter sometime feared she will do a desperate outrage to herself. It is very true.
She doth indeed?
It were good that Benedict knew of it by some other, if she will not discover it.
To what end he would make but a sport of it, and torment the poor lady worse.
And he should. It were an alms to hang him. She's an excellent sweet lady, and, out of all suspicion, she is virtuous.
And she is exceeding wise.
In everything but in loving Benedict.
O my lord, wisdom and blood combating in such a tender body. We have 10 proofs to 1 that blood hath the victory. I am sorry for her, as I have just cause, being her uncle and her guardian.
But would she had bestowed this dotage on me, I would have daffed all other respects, and made her half myself. I pray you to tell Benedict of it, and hear what he will say.
Word good, think you?
Hero thinks surely she would die, for she says she would die if he loves her not. And she would die ere she make her love known, and she would die if he would woo her, rather than she would bate one breath of her accustomed crossness.
She doth well. If she should make tender of her love, 'tis very possible he'll scorn it, for the man, as ye know all, hath a contemptible spirit.
He is very proper man,
He hath indeed a good outward happiness.
for God in my mind very wise,
He doth indeed show some sparks that are like wit.
and I take him to be valiant.
As Hector, I assure you, and in the managing of quarrels you may say he is wise, for he avoids them with great discretion, or undertakes them with the most Christian-like fear.
If he do fear God, I must necessarily keep peace. If he break the peace, he ought to enter into a quarrel with fear and trembling.
And so will he do, for the man doth fear God, howsoever it seems not in him by some large jest he will make. Well, I am sorry for your niece. Shall we go seek Benedict, and tell him of her love?
Never tell him, my lord. Let her wear it out with good counsel.
Nay, that's impossible. She may wear her heart out first.
Well, we will hear further of it by your daughter. Let it cool the while. I love Benedict well, and I could wish he would modestly examine himself, to see how much he is unworthy so good a lady.
My lord, will you walk? Dinner is ready.
If you not doubt on her upon this, I will never trust my expectation.
Let there be the same net spread for her, and that must your daughter and her gentlewoman carry. Sport will be, when they hold an opinion of another's dotage, and no such matter. That's the scene that I want to see, which will mean merely a dumb show. Let us send her and call him in for dinner.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born. They have the truth from Hero. They seem to pity the lady. It seems her affections have their full bent. Love me? Why, it must be requited. I hear how I am censored. They say I will bear myself proudly, if I perceive the love come from her. They say, too, that she will rather die than give any sign of affection. I did never think to marry. I must not seem proud. Happy are they that they hear thy detractions? Can they put them to mending? They say the lady is fair. 'Tis a truth. I can bear them witness, and virtuous, 'tis so I cannot reprove it, and wise, but for loving me. By my troth, it is no addiction to her wit, nor no great argument of her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her. I may chance have some odd quirks and remnants of wit broken on me, because I have railed so long against marriage, but doth not the appetite alter? A man loves the meat in his youth that he cannot endure in his age. Shall quips and sentences and these paper bullets of the brain awe a man from the career of his humor? No, the world must be peopled. When I said I would die a bachelor, I did not think should I live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By this day she's a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her. Hi there.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come into dinner.
Fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I take no more pains for those things. Thank you. Take pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would have not come.
You take pleasure then in the message?
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a knife point and choke a doll withal. You have no stomach, Signor, fare you well.
Ha! Against my will I sent to bid you to come into dinner. There's a double meaning in that. I took no more pains for those thanks than you took pains to thank me. That's as much as to say as any pains that I take for you is as easy as thanks. If I do not take pity for her, I am a villain. If I do not love her, I am a Jew. I will go get her picture.
Against my will, I sent to bid you come into dinner.